What's up, Gemini? Welcome to your December reading. Thank you guys so much for being here and for all of your love and support. I really appreciate you. We are going to be seeing what messages need to come through for you guys, get some insight, guidance, see what you can expect throughout the month of December, see what is going on, what you need to know. Gemini, if this reading is helpful or insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info is in the description box down below. And let's get right on into your reading. We already have a card flying out. We have the zebra coming out. Someone else had this the other day. I think it was Leo. If you have Leo placement, shout out to you. We have the zebra, which is a really fun, spontaneous energy. So maybe there's something about like a trip or traveling in the near future. Or maybe there's something coming up about a car, where you live, moving for some of you. But we'll talk more about this. What's going on for Gemini in the month of December 2024? We have the firefly. We also have the whale. A lot of deep stuff being brought up. Things that are on the surface level are going to develop a lot deeper. I'm seeing here, let's see, we got the bee at the bottom, dragonfly, cobra. You're learning and growing a lot this month. In December, we actually have the full moon in Gemini on the 15th, so you guys are going to be feeling that energy. December is going to be a very interesting time for you. We also have Mercury retrograding in Sagittarius, which is opposite of you. So Gemini, there's going to be a lot of showing what you know, walking your talk, a bit of some learning curves here with the cobra, just continuing to evolve and build and grow on your journey where you're at and continuing to do the best that you've always been doing and continuing to just develop even further. It's showing here you're getting these visions, these dreams, these ideas flooding forwards. This may just be randomly throughout the day. This may just be some sort of inspiration that hits you. This is a powerful energy that if you grab hold of it, you can really transform this and turn it into something really powerfully big, life-changing. Okay, so pay attention to your dreams, or just pay attention to those urges you get to do something, to call up that friend, to go to a certain place, to start that project, whatever this calling is. It is something that you are meant to explore. With the firefly, there's this natural curiosity you have, and it's saying dive deeper. If you're curious about this thing, if you want to do more research, if you want to go back to school, if you're wanting to learn more about this thing, do it. It's part of your calling. Do it. Do it. If you're being called to explore, if you're being called to travel, if you're being called, whatever this calling is, you better answer, okay? You better freaking answer this calling. You might think it's like, oh, it's not going to be that big of a thing, just a little, nothing too crazy, but then you might actually be surprised with how much you love this thing, this path, you'll be so glad. You'll be so glad. You'll look back at this and be like, wow, I'm so fucking glad I did that. Like, that changed my life for the better. I'm seeing here also through December, a lot of deep emotions being brought up. It kind of, with the firefly to the whale, it's like there's these little moments that may seem small or insignificant, but they're the most powerful. It could be a moment with a friend or a loved one. It could be a moment just by yourself. It could be just, a conversation you have with a stranger that is just extremely meaningful. And sometimes it's the smallest things that mean the most. I can't speak. It means the most. Sometimes the smallest little gesture goes a long way. And so you're wanting to go deeper this month. You're wanting to explore the unknown. And I see whatever it is you're putting your effort into, whatever it is that you're working on, it's really paying off. There's going to be a different avenue that you'll be exploring, or it's showing that there's development here with the bee and the dragonfly, definitely moving in the right direction, moving down the right path. There will be more expansion. I feel here with the cobra, turtle, there is something you're going to have to kind of release or shed some skin. It's a slow process though with the turtle, and it's maybe even something that's subconscious or like deeply programmed, suppressed maybe. It's showing that there's this slow but steady healing with your heart. in your emotions and your relationships and just like love in general. I see you experiencing more happiness, more play, more fun. And honestly, you deserve these good things. With the otter to then the gazelle, there's part of you that's just like, oh, maybe it's too good to be true, or, you know, it's going really good, but something bad's gonna happen. Like, you know, when you're having a really good time and that little voice, that little hater in the back of your mind be like, oh, enjoy it while it lasts, because something probably bad gonna happen. Shut that shit down. You deserve good things. You are worthy of good things. You may just be feeling a little bit like, this is suspiciously, like, too good. Like, what's going on? Ignore that. Ignore that. Can you push through that? Can you shed that skin? Yes, you can. And it's also like a mindset, too. There's also a situation that you've been wondering about. You've been doing a lot of thinking and ruminating. It's going to become more clear, especially when we reach that full moon in Gemini on the 15th in your sign. You're going to get more clarity about this situation. Whatever questions that you have that have been wandering around your mind, around your brain, this is going to be the month where there's a lot of clarity that comes in, a lot of truth. So you hunting for the truth, you're going to get to the bottom of this, right? Mercury retrograding as well as that full moon is going to be very powerful. You're going to find some things out, and maybe it's like something that you were already suspecting. Okay, so let's get into the tarot. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna start off with the vice versa. I have not used this deck in a hot minute, y'all. Honestly, I kind of forgot about it. It was just kicking around, and I just was like, oh my god, hey, how you been? So let's see what's going on for Gemini in the month of December 2024. What do you guys need to know, look out for, be aware of? Please show me clearly. Any messages for Gemini? Okay, it does not want to shuffle no more. Okay, let's go like this. What's going on for Gemini? The month of December 2024, we got strength backside, showing that you are actually facing and confronting something that scares you, something that, you know, was a challenge. You're confronting this, you're overcoming this, and you're not doing this alone. You're not. It's actually interesting because in this deck, this little monster is the same one that's in the devil. So it's like you're working through your own demons, or it's like you're fighting against a big problem in your life, and you are challenging this. You are standing up to this. You are confronting. Maybe it's a Leo. You are confronting this head on. At the bottom, we have the Seven of Wands reversed, or Seven of Wands backside. It's showing here the worst is over. The worst is behind you. I feel like you actually defeated whatever this demon is. Whoever this demon is, if it's a person in your life, you finally put an end to this. It can no longer harm you. It can no longer control you. Let me see. Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands, the Three of Cups. A friend maybe is helping you through this time, or some kind of support. I'm also hearing maybe something about like a legal system or a judge. This is really just like a channeling. Not seeing that with the cards, but it's just something I was hearing. Like a little phrase. What's going on for Gemini? The month of December 2024. What's going on for my Geminis? Thank you. Three of Pentacles. There's something you're awaiting. It could be money or inheritance. Eight of Swords at the bottom. You're like, where is it? Right? In this Three of Pentacles, I think this is the back side of the Three of Pentacles. On the front, it's these two, they're working together. On this side, it's blurry. He's holding this box. It's blurry. Oh my god. Here, I'll put it up nice and close. He's holding this box, and it's kind of like he's waiting for the right moment to either like unpack, settle down, move in. Some of you are moving, or I think I mentioned that with the zebra. Oh, my ear's ringing. You're anticipating something here. You think that there's more to come, or you're assuming this devil might come back around. You may be just anxious about something here. You've been really, really working on, consistently dedicating yourself to. Eight of Swords. What are you not seeing? Let me see. Eight of Swords. Queen of Cups. My ear is still ringing, by the way. It's very faint. Nine of Pentacles. So it's like you really just want freedom, independence. You want to be free from some emotional attachment, something that has been really holding you back Oh my god, my ear is still ringing. It's my right ear. It's still ringing, okay? Pay attention to the signs. You know what? It probably is my sinuses. They've been acting up the last few days. Me being logical. Maybe it's kind of like this, right? Eight of Swords to the Queen of Cups is like doubting your intuition, or like even what I just said is like, oh, my ear is ringing. It's a sign. I was like, wait, that's my sinuses. I mean, it literally is my sinuses, you guys. I've been kind of under the weather the last few days. Send healing vibes my way, please. But, I mean, your intuition is trying to guide you towards something. You may be skeptical of it. But regardless, you want your freedom. You want your independence. You want to feel strong again, healthy again. You really are in this process of making changes to better yourself, bring in more stability, bring in more financial security. There's some emotions here, or emotional attachments that could be blinding you at this moment. Watch out for codependencies or addictive behaviors. Okay, what's going on for Gemini in the month of December 2024? You may also be helping a friend in need. If it's not you who's getting help, there's someone who maybe is needing your help. We have the Emperor reversed, Emperor backside, Aries energy. Are all these cards on the backside? Like, why are they all coming out this way? Don't know, but this is what's coming through. Five of Swords also at the bottom. So somebody here actually feels like they've been left behind or abandoned, like somebody walked away and just like turned their back and left you to deal with the mess. So that's how you feel. You felt like somebody just abandoned ship and left you to pick up the broken pieces and kind of clean up this mess that they created. Yeah, it's like when we look at strength, it's like this wasn't even your mess to deal with, or this wasn't even your mess to have made. For some, maybe it was. For some, maybe it was. But for some of you, it was a situation completely unrelated to you, and somehow you got sucked into it. Now it's your problem to take care of, even though originally it wasn't yours to begin with. And now it's kind of like if a king all of a sudden just disappears and leaves his kingdom, his castle, and everybody's scramming around like, what are we gonna do? And like the king is nowhere to be found. This Emperor reverse represents somebody who is out of control. When I said out of control, I heard a danger to our society. Okay, that's a bit dramatic. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know who you're dealing with. I don't know who I'm reading for. It honestly was just making me think of like Dramageddon on YouTube with the beauty gurus, like 2020. Danger to society. Like that's literally what it made me think of. So just being honest, like what the fuck. Five of Swords, Six of Cups, bringing up matters of the past. Of course, we're in Mercury retrograde. Are you surprised? So there's some things that cannot be forgiven. Five of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Page of Swords reverse. I'm seeing blocks, or you're needing to put an end or block somebody or cut or remove someone from your life who really has no care for you or their actions. They don't care how their actions harmed you. They refuse to take accountability. This is somebody who's not serious. This is somebody who just jokes around, cannot, for the life of you, have a conversation and just like be adults, right? This is somebody who's extremely immature, probably good looking. They use their good looks and charm to kind of like, you know, sway people, get their way, something like that. It's gross. It's not the vibe here. I'm seeing definitely this is somebody who was very immature when it came to communication, and as soon as things were hard or difficult, they just were gone and nowhere to be found. This person, this Emperor reverse person, is someone who does not show up. They're not reliable. You cannot depend on them, right? And so here with this Three of Pentacles backside and the Emperor backside, it's kind of like somebody left their baggage for you to take care of, but it's not your baggage. It's not your baggage claim, you know? This is kind of like when there's a group project, right? We look at the Three of Pentacles upright, group project vibes, but it's all up to you because this person will not show up on time. They will not do their part. They expect you to just do it all. And then when it gets graded, they get the, you know, claps, the round of applause, bro. But they're getting credit for the work that you did. They didn't do shit. Like, does that make sense? That's how I'm reading this. This is how I'm seeing this. Very sucky. Okay. So is this the demon in your life? Or was in your life? Very, very much black hole energy. Ooh, okay. What's going on for Gemini? Like, what is the importance? Why is this coming out for Gemini? What's happening here? 2 of Pentacles. So you are weighing out and trying to also find a balance. It's a little bit tricky at times, especially when there are other people involved. I don't know if you can see here. There are these people standing on the top, kind of judging or giving their 2 cents, giving their opinions on what to do. There's a lot of people that are making you go back and forth, or it's like you're trying to please everybody. I also feel like this Emperor reverse, and this is Aries energy, this Emperor reverse is at the bottom of the deck, by the way. This is somebody who puts on a front. Like, they play pretend to please the crowd, to, you know, say whatever people want to hear to win them over, basically. Okay, and so 5 of Pentacles, Hierophant, and the Queen of Swords. Someone's not listening, no matter what you say, no matter how much you try to get through to them, no matter how patient and willing and understanding you are. It's like speaking to a zombie. Like, it's not going anywhere. It's not getting anywhere. It's like you could give this person the world and they still wouldn't be thankful for it. You could give them everything, all the money, all the love, all the finest jewels, finest things. It don't matter. This person is just ungrateful. Y'all. And then with the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant, it's also showing, like, have you learned enough from this situation? How much further are you willing to put yourself through to you're trying to convince them, or you're trying to convince yourself? Like, what is going on here? This is now where you're needing to get a bit stricter with your boundaries and remember what you learned from this experience, because I see it's taking away from where you're at in your life, or it's, you know, you're wondering, like, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? You're like, what did I do? It's like, it's not what you did, it's what you didn't do. Or like, I don't know, it's showing here underneath these cards, especially underneath the Queen of Swords, we actually have Death, which shows there, and then the 4 of Pentacles, there has been this change you've been reluctant to make. Maybe because you were worried how other people were going to perceive you, or look at you, or like look at you differently, so you held off. Yeah, 9 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, Magician, you held off, you were overthinking what you know in your core, what you needed to do, what you have to do if you haven't done it yet, which is possibly about leaving or walking away or turning your back. King of Swords, it's about being practical here. But it's something that's like other people don't know the full story. And like, how could they? Unless they walked a day in your life, in your shoes, how would they know? All right. Okay, so what's going on with Gemini? Oh, look, the 5 of Swords is back. And it fell out on the 3 of Pentacles. Someone it was always like, it was my way or the highway, refusing to meet you in the middle. This is the energy of competing, always one-upping, trying to make you feel smaller, insecure, insignificant. This person had a way to make you feel like you needed them, when it's really the other way around, where they needed you. 6 of Cups again at the bottom. So this is bringing up things from the past, okay? So I'm probably everything I'm saying right now, or like a lot of what I'm saying right now, this is something you're like, yep, I know, girl, like, I've been through that recently, or you're talking about blah, blah, blah from this day. Like, this is showing here, it's been done, you've experienced this. Maybe there's some similarities this month where you're like, oh, I'm here again, or wow, deja vu. But this is being brought up more, a lot of y'all. This is about, like, insight as you're looking towards your future and what you want and where you're headed, especially as we are wrapping up 2024. Can you believe it? How are we here? As you're wrapping up 2024 and you're really setting your intentions for what you like the next year to bring, this is a very important time you reflect on this experience or the last year, and reflect on what you went through, what has happened, what you learned, and what you'll take from you moving forward. So anything you might need to unlearn, anything that, like this is happening and this is coming up for a reason. So the reason why these cards are coming up and bringing up the shit from the past, it's being brought up for a reason. There's more truth to come. The Sun and the 10 of Wands. It's going to actually help you lighten the load. Any burdens, any baggage, anything that you've been carrying over the last couple of weeks, last couple of months, throughout this last year, or even longer, that has been connected to the situation that's made it very difficult for you to move forwards or to unpack or release this. I'm definitely seeing that this Mercury retrograde season, which we're officially in, y'all, it'll be going direct on the 15th of December. So honestly, not that long. Like, this is not that long of a transit compared to others. So it will be good. It will be healthy. It will be healing. It will be illuminating too. And it's going to bring in more joy in your life, more happiness, which you deserve. And it's going to allow you to honestly, like, walk away and turn your back from the things that don't serve you. Yeah, this Five of Swords, like, someone really just beat you down and used and abused you and took your kindness, took advantage of your kindness and your caring, loving heart. I'm ready to fight them. I'm ready to kick their ass. How dare you? I'm sorry, Gemini. Some people suck. But you don't. You're great. Alright, what's going on for Gemini? Alright, show me clearly what's going on for Gemini. Knight of Cups, and it is the backside. Looks like you're walking away, slowly but surely, leaving matters of the past behind. I don't know, we also have the Nine of Cups at the bottom, showing here what you're moving towards is all about your dreams and hopes and desires and your wish fulfillment. And honestly, with this Nine of Cups, this is the backside of the Nine of Cups, which is like, allow yourself to dream and be a little delulu. Like, don't shut yourself down from the possibility of, your dream life, your dream home, your dream job, relationship. You can have that. It's yours. It's there. Don't let your past dictate your future. Don't let this past experience, this loss, this betrayal, because I am seeing, 10 of Swords, and the Tower, with the Fool. So it's showing here, because of this ending and because of this loss, although painful and really upsetting, as I'm sure as it was, this taught you so much, and now moving forwards, you will have a very different outcome, and you know exactly what you're looking for, you know exactly what you want. Even Seven of Pentacles, yup, you know what you're looking for, you know what you want, you know what you're worthy of, and you're gonna go get it. And this was just very eye-opening for you, very eye-opening, and maybe reasons why you were attracted to these people too. You're getting clarity about how to heal that part of you and how you can inspire others to do the same. But yeah, look, again, even when we look at this Ten of Swords in the Tower, it's like you're looking back at this painful ending. It's not affecting you the way it used to be. Like when you would look back at it when it was fresh, when the wound is fresh, it was cringe, it was uncomfortable, you could barely handle it, it was too painful. Now when you look back at this experience, it's very different. You don't have those same feelings about this. If anything, you feel free, or you feel alleviated, you feel ready to move forwards or ready to have this change in your life. So it's nice to see, after all these cards, with this Knight of Cups, he's walking away. It's the way y'all can't really see it, but he's facing this way, and all these cards are like that way. He's leaving that in the past, or he's able to put this behind him. Right? All these people-pleasing tendencies, boom, flush it. Flush that shit down the drain. It's gone. It's behind you. Okay. Can we see, like, what new things are coming in? So, yeah, some heavy reflection, some deep contemplation, and it comes and goes, especially the Firefly, bringing this into the tarot that came through. There's just, like, these little memories that that pop up throughout the day, or like little moments that you have that just kind of reaffirm that you made the right choice, that you, even with the zebra, it's like you're free from this and you earned your stripes. Okay, what else you got for Gemini? The month of December, we have the Three of Cups. This is what you're moving towards. Hierophant at the bottom, Taurus energy. This is what you're moving towards. You have so much happiness, joyful opportunities. I'm seeing a big celebration ahead. I know holiday season's coming up over in the States, you guys. If you're down there, there's a lot of you guys that tune in that are from there. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm so thankful for you. I'm so grateful that we're having this moment together, whether you're new here or you are a returning subscriber, you've been around since who knows how long. But thank you. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. And I wish you the best. I hope that you take this time out to really just enjoy yourself, have good laughs, have great food, listen to some music, just enjoy yourself. Honestly, treat yourself. You deserve it after all the things you went through this year. Congratulations, you made it. Like, we made it to the next year, 2025, just around the corner, you guys. This is crazy. So honestly, pat yourself on the back. Look at how far you've come. Look at how much you've grown. Just be happy that this shit's behind you. It's behind you. It's finally behind you. You finally can make peace, move on to bigger, better things. All right? And honestly, you got a lot of love coming in, a lot of true, genuine people who have your back, who will love and accept you, all of you. We have the Hierophant, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. So you do have some commitments coming on, and possibly. I'm seeing some of you have a bit of a fear when it comes to letting people in, or a bit of a fear when it comes to trusting again, or it's like in terms of like, I don't know, like a long-term relationship or marriage, or having, well, you can't actually, you can't see it on the backside of the Hierophant. We have this baby. So I was literally just going to say like having a child or something like that. But anyways, you may be kind of scared or closed off to at this moment. Yeah, I see you kind of reserving yourself or holding yourself back. Four of Pentacles, Empress reversed. Yeah, and then a Six of Cups. So some of you may feel like you're not quite ready. That's okay. But also be mindful if you're just being your own blockage and you're holding yourself back, because it shows that honestly you're able, you're capable, you're ready. But you know, don't give yourself a hard time. I'm also seeing a little bit of that where it's like, oh, like you're beating yourself up, you're hitting yourself. You're like, I should have known better. I should have known. You know, Hierophant always talks about like your higher wisdom, you're smart, you're very intelligent, you've learned a lot. And so with the Five of Pentacles reversed and the Nine of Swords, you might be kind of beating yourself up, being like, oh my God, I can't believe I fell for this, or can't believe like X, Y, and Z. Don't give yourself a hard time. You know, we're human. Sometimes we got to learn and make mistakes over it. Sometimes we got to make the same mistake over and over and over and over and over. I still fucking do. Like, right? You think, oh, she reads tarot cards, she's got her life together. No, I'll be the first to admit it. What other tarot reader? I mean, I hope that there's other ones that will be like, yeah, bitch, I'm in the same boat, or like, I've done the same thing, or I still struggle with this. I do too. Don't matter what the cards say. So, just do the best you can. We're here having a human experience. We're on a floating rock. None of us make it out of here alive, right? So, may as well make the best of it, and just take what you can from these experiences, and just try your best moving forwards to do better. Even little by little. You don't have to be perfect. You're great the way you are. So love yourself, okay? What else can Gemini expect in December? Definitely like a lot of fun. I'm seeing lots of fun for you. Nice switch of energy. Five of Cups. This fell out on the Two of Pentacles. You might look back at some decisions that you made throughout this year and you're like, should I have chose a different path, Jade? I always can't help but wonder what would have happened if I had done differently. Honestly, it doesn't even matter what you would have chose, because I still think that you would have somehow, some way gone through a very similar experience. The fact that the Five of Cups fell back on this Two of Pentacles feels like, even when we look at this Two of Pentacles, going back to all these people standing there, we got one person on this side, two people on that side. It's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, it just seems like you just gotta honor these feelings that are coming out. And you may feel like you disappointed other people, and maybe you did. But guess what? It's not your job to impress others. It's not your job to fix other people. It's not your job to entertain other people or make people better or happier. It is not your fucking job. So if you disappointed people, so fucking what? It's not your job to make them better or happier. Like, it's literally, unless it's like your child or whatever, it's literally, and even then, right? Everybody's human. Everybody has their own feelings. It's not for you to take on or take as if it's your own. No. Okay, so you're like, oh, I disappointed people, I let them down. Oh, well, that's this life. You're going to disappoint a lot of people. By taking care of yourself and doing what's best for you, you're going to disappoint a lot of people. And so there's going to have to be a point in time where you're okay with it. And you might not be okay with it now, but hopefully one day you won't give so many fucks about what others are feeling. You're like, oh, Gemini, you disappointed me. I feel very disappointed by you, Gemini. Okay. Sorry to hear that. It is what it is. I'm quite happy with the choice I made, so too bad, so sad. Like, I mean, I know, easier said than done. Easier said than done. But what can you do but just live and learn from that experience and just continue to keep moving forwards. Not all is lost, obviously. There's still something you can take with you. There's still something you can gain. And the real ones will be there for you. They won't disappear. They won't just... You disappoint them once and they're gone. Then that wasn't a true friend, now was it? That wasn't a good partner, now was it? If they just, okay, fine, fuck you. I'm gonna abandon you. I'm gonna cut you off because you made a mistake. What does that say about them, right? So the real ones are showing themselves. Your real soul tribe. And... new soul tribe coming in too. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, also the Queen of Wands reversed. This is at the bottom. Also Lovers backside, showing a lot of like unrequited relationships that were blocking you actually from you achieving your best, highest goals and rewards. Definitely showing here that there are some of these relationships that, oh wow, and death underneath that, yeah. There are some relationships in your life, either currently or just kind of throughout the last year, that had to be removed for your highest good, because it literally was blocking your growth. It was blocking your success. It was getting in the way. It made you feel insecure. It made you feel less than. It was really dragging you down. It was not adding value to your life. This is a big pivotal moment, big personal growth, character development that you were needing to go through. Whew. So let it burn. Let it burn. Honestly, I'm just like saying that because of the fire on this tree. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it go. Let it burn. Even the fire in the horse's eyes in this card is kind of crazy. Let it burn. So, oh my gosh, Gemini. I think that's where I'll leave your reading. Actually, we're at like 32 minutes. So let's do like final thoughts, final messages with the Everything Oracle, and I'm gonna let y'all go. But yeah, seems like a lot of self-reflection, matters of the past being brought up. Most of it's just like internalizing, releasing, letting go. There might, I didn't get it in your reading. I didn't see like, oh, someone from your past coming back. I wasn't getting that at all for you guys. So if I seen that, I would have told you. If anything, it's just more about you freeing yourself and having a lot of just light bulb moments. Okay, so anything else that Gemini should know for the month of December? Any final thoughts, final messages, what Gemini can expect through the month of December? We have angel guidance or numbers. What one are you seeing recently, or which ones have been popping up for you? What ones did I see today? Oh, I've seen 444. I haven't seen, oh yeah, you know what? I can't fucking speak. I've been seeing 444 quite a lot. I like that number. Very stable. We have light or colored hair. Maybe you have light or colored hair, or maybe you're being called to make a bit of a change to go light or color your hair a bright color. Maybe you're going purple, blue. I'm just kidding. Or maybe not. We have ex or past love, so I'm not surprised, right? We do have matters of the past being brought up. Maybe your ex has light or colored hair. We do have communication at the bottom. So that's kind of funny how I was saying, well, I wasn't seeing anybody communicating. And then, okay, well, actually, some of you do. Communication, interview. Oh, that might be relating to your job. Dark hair. You may actually have, like, an ex wanting to, like... pair this communication with interview, there might be an ex snooping or, like, asking you questions of, like, so what have you been up to? Are you seeing anybody? A little nosy, are we? Alright, what else we got for Gemini? throughout the month of December, we got protection. What is that sound? What is that? I'm hearing this. Okay, I don't know. I'll deal with that later. Commitment. Protection and commitment. And let's get one more for Gemini. Ancestor altar. All right. Dark hair at the bottom. So we got light hair and dark hair. We're covering basically everybody unless you're bald. Shout out to you if you're bald. Because I don't think there's a card in here that says no hair. So shout out to you. All right, ancestor altar, your guides, angels, they around you. They're wanting to connect more with you. So if you have an altar or you've been called towards maybe creating one, maybe that's something you should look into. Making a little offering of some sort. I'm hearing seance. Okay, I mean, hey, I'm not a big fan of, like, messing around, like, Ouija boards and shit like that, calling in demons, but hey, so, you know, I would say protect yourself, protect your energy before you entertain that shit. Protection, you are divinely protected, like I even said, your angels, your guides, they around you always, but especially during this time, especially if you do have someone from your past coming back up. You do have something coming up about a commitment here. Maybe this is just about a commitment to yourself, a commitment to some sort of spiritual practice, meditation practice, something that's going to benefit you and your success and your well-being. Yeah, so that's what I got. Nothing else to really add here. Hopefully that you find this helpful and insightful. I really, really appreciate you. I hope you guys have the best month. And I'll see you around probably next week. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. And yeah, stay blessed. Stay safe. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, Gemini.